Right, let's start here. Former police officer Richard Smit is continuing his bail application in Piketberg Magistrate's Court this morning. He is accused of shooting his girlfriend Natasha Boyser in January. Angry residents of the Western Cape town have threatened to take the law into their own hands if he does receive bail. eNCA reporter Ronald Masinda has been tracking that story for us, and he joins us now live. Ronald, of course, lunchtime. What's happened so far in court?
Masako, good afternoon. Well, this morning we heard from defense advocate William Booth cross-examining one of the independent IPID members, investigating officer Ronald Davis, and out of that came some statements that has been at the center of this morning's argument. And one of the issues about the statement is that William Booth is arguing that this matter cannot be treated as a premeditated murder case because he says that there is a bit of contradiction in terms of what the eyewitnesses that were involved or saw what took place early in January when Natasha Boyser was gunned down. But for more on what took place earlier today, I am joined by Billy Clausen. He is an activist here in Piketberg. Billy, thank you so much for your time. I think also the issue is the issue of the statements. How did William Booth perhaps get his hands on those statements?
Thank you, Ronald. I really think it is very strange for me that how does William Booth get a statement in his hand that only can get when the trial is going to start. This is very strange for me. And that statement is, as we heard in court, coming out of a disciplinary hearing of the state, the SAPS, disciplinary hearing against him. So he's accused. So that is unacceptable for us as the community. And how does he come? These people handing over witness statements that if all the information, all the even of the witnesses' addresses, everything is now with William Booth. Are that's witnesses safe at the moment? No. So we can't trust this, and this is unacceptable. And I think his argument, or Schedule 6, although it doesn't must not run around with the statements. He must just prove it in court that it's not a Schedule 6. Finish and clear.
All right. The cross-examination has dragged on, Billy. Are we expecting it to end anytime soon? Because the investigating officer has repeatedly said no comment.
I really think that William Booth is busy in Afrikaans om vis te vang op Namakwa se drooggrond. So he's running around the bush and everything. So I don't think he's dragging this whole thing, and I don't think that we will finish this in 2 or 3 days from now.
All right. Richard Smit, we know that he has since resigned as a member of the SAPS. Will this play in his favor in this court case?
I don't think that it will play in his favor because we heard yesterday about he attended all his bail previous hearings, so he adhered to the bail applications in the past. The bail, but at that stage he was a police officer. He got a steady work. Now he don't have a work. He don't have an income. He don't have a place to stay. The thing is, the family of Richard Smit, also known as Maka, they cannot handle him, and he's got a world of his own in this case, so that they cannot handle him.
Things got pretty heated earlier on between the family of Richard Smit Maka as well as some family members who are of Natasha Boyser's side. What took place there?
What happened is one of the ladies, who's an old lady, who even left the court with a chest problem. She just stood up and make a remark of, oh, we'll be the whole day. And then one of those ladies, they are looking for confrontation on every moment. They are arrogant and they're looking for confrontation. And she stood up and said, yes, we can sit for the whole day. And I just asked her to stop looking for confrontation, because we are not here to looking for confrontation. Since day one, I've asked our people and the supporters of Natasha, the case of Natasha, We've asked them not to confront the family, or because they did not send Maka, but now they're looking for confrontation and they will get it. We are sick and tired of this.
Lastly, we know that the state will also get a chance to perhaps ask a few questions to the accused. What can we expect?
I really hope that the state will go into this of this whole thing of Schedule 6, that it was not premeditated murder, because for me it is. He was looking for it, as the investigating officer testified yesterday, that he was like in hunting her, because he went to crossing the streets and looking for Natasha where she is, and that is the argument. That was an argument, a heated argument in the car. And she asked him not to put out, took out his gun. That is the thing, and I think the state must look into that.
All right, thank you very much indeed, Billy Clausen. Well, that is the center of the discussions here in court, Maseko, the issue of whether or not it was premeditated murder. We do know that defense attorney William Booth certainly doesn't think so. We are led to believe in some of the statements that were read out in court today that the man who allegedly shot and killed Natasha Boyser could have been intoxicated during that time. So that is the center of the argument of the defense attorney. We'll sooner be hearing from the state as to what case they will present before hopefully we could finally get some form of a judgment from the magistrate as to whether or not the bail will be granted or not to the alleged shooter, Richard Smit.
All right, Ronald Masinda, let's leave it there for now. Surely between you and I as the viewers, it cannot be that you can just tell the court in your defense that you were intoxicated at the time you killed somebody, but I'll leave that up to you to decide.